Hi, second graders from Connors Elementary School, the 21st century. Miss Pam here. Today we are doing bees. We're making a bee. And this is the bee that we're making. Okay, so first, before we get started here, let's just get all of the things that you need. We need an egg crate cart, but it's got to be the one that's cardboard. Okay, and we're going to cut that into two pieces like this, and that's our butterfly, but we're also going to cut the middle. Okay, we need scissors, a pencil, we need glue, we need a yellow and black marker, we need two pieces of pipe cleaners, one a black one and one a silver one. Okay, let's get started. First thing I want you to do is take your cardboard egg carton and cut. And how I'm going to do that, let's see if I can show you. I'm going to cut that at the end, and I know it's tough, but you just got to get through it. There. All right, so this is what this one looks like. All right, that's not a mistake. We're going to use that because we're going to cut parts of this so we can make a bee. So we're going to cut around the circles. See how I'm cutting around that circle? So I'm going to cut around that circle. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to cut around this circle. All the way around. And I know it's difficult, but just gotta go for it. Okay, so that's more looking like mine. Okay, notice my two are joined. So that means I'm going to cut this in half. Okay, if you get frustrated, don't use a knife. Your scissors should work on this, okay? Any excess that I ripped off, we're just cutting it to trim it up now. All right, so this one's pretty well done. It's still there. Okay, so that's one of them. All right, take the other one and do the same thing, and then we're going to glue them together. And the reason for that is it's too long to make a bee if we use the whole thing, and it's not as sturdy. Okay, I'm again trimming up the other side. All right, so that makes me the 2 cups. So you've got both, and you're going to join these like this. So your bigger hole is here, and you're going to put them together like this. But notice my feet are too long. See how long these are? So I've got to do a little bit of a chopping job just to make sure that when I set them down, they're both going to be the same height. And I'm going to cut off just a little bit of the legs. And let's see how we did. Good job. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to join them together. But right now, because mine right now are like, see, they fit together, and when I set them on the ground, on the table, it'll work, okay? So, first thing I want you to do, and you can pause this while you're doing this, is to take a yellow marker and cover the whole thing with yellow. Both pieces yellow, okay? Go ahead. Back now, and we have the 2 colored. And we're going to take our glue, and we're going to glue in between these 2 pieces. In between these 2 pieces. And then we're going to join them together. We're going to put them off to the side while they're gluing, while they're drying. Just to remind you, the big hole in this one and the big hole in this one are the 2 that come together. Okay? So get those glued and set those off to a side. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a pipe cleaner, and we're going to take about 2 inches, about like this, and we're going to cut 2 of them off the end. So I've cut one, I'm cutting my second one, These are your antenna, and we're going to put those aside with our pencil, because when this is dry, our bee is dry, we're going to poke down in and put the antenna in. All right. The next thing we're going to do is take our silver pipe cleaner, and we're going to make, on mine you can see the wings. That's what we're going to make. And see, there's the antenna. Okay. We've joined our two antenna, and now we're making the wings. Okay. So take it and see if you can bend that just a little bit into a circle like this. I know it's hard to see, but take the end of that wing. Take it, the end of, oh, okay, now you can see. Okay, so take it and just, you're gonna knot it in there. So take and go in the circle, fold it, come around again. So I have mine knotted. And I'm gonna fold it around again so I have it knotted twice so it won't fall apart. Okay? All right, so there's half my wing right there. All right, now I'm going to take and I'm going to cut off some of this because it's going to be a way too big a wing, about 2 inches off that. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come around again. Round again. And I'm going to knot that one around and round. Round and round, two times around. So now we have a wing. Okay. All right, so we're going to put that aside. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to build the legs of the bee. You can see that it's a cross point. So we're taking 2 pieces. We're going to cut this in half. We'll have 2 pieces, and we're going to make 4 legs. Okay, ready? All right, so take the rest of your black pipe cleaner and cut it in half. All right, so now I have 2 pieces. I'm going to put them together in a big cross like this, an X. All right, so you can see all 4 parts. My fat hands will get out of the way. Okay, so we're going to take and we're going to go around. So this one is together. So you're going to take it again with this one and go around. So I'm going around with it and it's coming back out the other side. So you're just locking them into shape by bending them. Okay, so I went like this, watch my finger, went like this, there's my X. I went with my X that's up in here, I folded around the other one and back up. And I did the same with the other. Okay, so you have an X like this. All right, now we're going to put it on the bottom of our bee and we're going to bend little feet just like this, just a little bit. Mine did. My feet didn't stay. I had to bend them again. But that's basically what you want, and you want to bend them down just a tiny, tiny bit. All right, and that's ready. All right, so now if your bee is not dry, you can pause it and then we'll go ahead, okay? So we're going to take our bee. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pencil and we're going to poke it down in. Now, this is what you've got, and I know my bee isn't joined yet, but you're going to take the front part of this. You can tell because this round circle is the face. Okay, so point it to the camera or to me, and then you're going to, at the top of this, make a little bit of an X down into the gully because there's a little hole up there. You're going to make 2 little X's. Okay, once you do that, you can come down and you're just going to take and go whoosh and whoosh. And now I have 2 holes with my pencil, and I'm going to stick in my 2 antennae that we had. There we go. There's 1, and there's 2. Okay. Now, I used a little bit of glue on mine. It didn't say to, but I'm going to use a little bit of glue. All right. use it on your colored one. Okay. Welcome back, part 2. So the next thing you're going to do is join your bees together. So you want to take and put a good amount of glue all the way around those 2 parts, and you're going to glue them together, okay, and let them set. I think we were in the middle of making our wings, which we did, and we went like this. As soon as this is dry, your bee hooked together, you're going to take and you're going to put on your wings, okay? And I think when we left, we also were going to glue the wings, but also glue in the antenna, which left us right with the last thing to do, which was the bottom. Remember, we made this? And then you're just going to take this and put it in the holes that were already there from the egg carton. You're going to put them in there and then poke this thing right in the middle. Okay, and you're going to dab some glue here, 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 all the places that it touches that bee. Okay, and you can set it down, and when you set it down, there's the front view, and then there's the side view. Okay, and there's little antenna, and that's it. And thank you for watching. Bye.